Hey everybody, it's Peter and all, welcome back to more Pokemon Platinum. In the last episode, we absolutely annihilated the third gym of this game, and we got here to Solaceon town after taking on our rival for what I believe was the third time. May be incorrect with that. Anyway, in today's episode, we are probably just going to backtrack down to Route 219 and capture our Pokemon we can obtain on that route. Head to the Unown ruins and get the HM for Defog. And probably just head to Veilstone City. So, yeah, Solaceon Town doesn't really have that much going on in it. There is the daycare, which actually is a really, nice, useful, little, place to have in such a small town. But, hey, I'm not going to use it because it's a Nuzlocke run. We could, in theory, just head into this... I'm going to say it's a graveyard. I don't know why it is. It's the tower. Ooh, routes. This is the Pokemon we can capture for this route. But I think I remember a few routes teleported while I was training. So, it's got a really poor capture rate. But I think if we weaken it, it's just going to teleport anyway. So 1, 2, 3. Yes, we captured routes in one. Fantastic. Didn't... Oh, you know what I've been noticing recently? I've been saying fantastic an awful lot in my videos. Okay, here's the aim for today's video. I'm not going to say fantastic for the rest of this video. Starting from now. If its horns capture the warm feelings of people or Pokemon, its body warms up slightly. That's fantastic. What shall we nickname routes then? Actually, yeah, I've been taking in you guys' suggestions, and there's one nickname I'm going to give this Pokemon. Someone popped up to me on Skype and said, hey, can you call this Pokemon Leo? Can you call your next male Pokemon Leo? Dedicated to a pretty awesome guy with a low self-esteem. So, hey, I hope this helps, buddy. There we go. Leo. Leo the Routes, fantastic. Routes is a great Pokemon as well. It's going to level up, I think it's level 19 now. I think we captured it at level 19. So it's going to level up at level 20. This is essentially going to be this Nuzlocke run's Houdini. The Houdini we used in Heart Gold. So, you know, we captured it at level 17. That's a little bit of a shame, but let's replace it with Xeno the Onyx. Don't really think we need that right now. I had an itch on my ear. Sorry if there was a little bit of noise there. Anyway, let's... You know, I really do want to evolve Cheesy. I think Cheesy would really benefit from evolving. Shall we give the experience share to Routes? I think Cheesy can hold its own. And again, it does have a poor moveset. Oh, but look at Leo. Leo is fantastic. Okay. I'm going to just give Leo the... Damn it, I meant to switch item there. I'm going to give Leo the experience share and level her up into Curlier. And then I might actually use a Dawnstone, maybe. Instead of evolving it into Gardevoir, might just evolve it into its male version. I think we only can because it is male. So, you get the idea. I think this is where you get seals for your Pokemon, which would be pretty cool. We could give them to our Lonely Nature. Did you know that? Yes, we did know that. We are Pokemon Masters. So we had many Pokemon from the olden days. They say there were big Pokemon masters around these parts. Okay, whatever you say. Women, yeah, we get the seals from those houses, from that second house, I believe. Maybe this house. I don't have a clue which house it is, but I'm not really too concerned with that. I would just prefer... I'm going to grab that item, probably in just a moment. But I'm not really concerned about seals right now. I'll probably go back and get them. Anyway, we can capture an Unown here from the Solaceon ruins. I called it the Unown ruins just because no hidden item really. That's a bit cheesy. What was I saying? I completely forgot. You best... Oh, I was gonna say you best have rock type Pokemon. Seem to be lost. Yeah, I could use some help. I know there's quite a ton of items, both hidden, but there's no hidden items in these rocks. That's cheesy, as I said. No hidden items. Come on, game. Stop being such a tease. Yeah, I'm probably going to get lost in here. Waterstone. We could evolve our Eevee. We could evolve Whack into something pretty great there, Vaporeon, but ancient ruins rife with the unknown. There has to be a meaning, but its significance eludes me, and that's gotten me cranky. Please have a Geodude or an Onix, and that would make my day. Carl, Mr. Cole Pilkington is what we will call thee. Cole Pilkington is brilliant. Maybe my American viewers don't know who he is. I don't know how popular he is around those parts, but hey, he's hilarious. So, anyway, I'll stop talking about pop culture and all that, and train up our Pokemon. Leo, Leo the Routes. Having a Curlier called Routes, probably not going to be the most flat. A Curlier called Routes, well, a Curlier called Leo probably won't be too flattering for Leo, but hey, once we actually evolve it, it will be absolutely incredible. Good team member. It's not really that overused in playthroughs either. In fact, I haven't saw one used. And I remember I think it was quite popular back in the Diamond and Pearl Wi-Fi battling days. Honestly, I can't remember it. It was such a long time, so I don't know. It's a good Pokemon. It's extra sentry. Ooh, a stab move. How much is this gonna do? Not much at all. What's our hidden power? I'm interested. I used it on a Rosette. No, was it a Roselia? And I don't think it was too effective. So I think it's fire. No, I don't know why it is. No, what Pokemon did I use it on? Anyway, I think my hidden power is fire. So that's my prediction. It's super effective on a steel type. I presume it's fire. So it's handy against grass types is what I'm trying to get at. Kebab has some, competitive advantage. Not much once it evolves though. But what can you do? This probably just heads down to a rock. Is there like a Thunderstone here? No, there's nothing. Gee, what's with all these like just dead ends with the items and... Ooh, this World Pokemon Encounter. I was wondering why we just suddenly stopped there. Okay, E. An unknown E thingy. Damn it. I have no nickname suggestions which begin with the letter E. Anyway, I don't think Unown is going to be a Pokemon that's going to be used that much on my team anyway. All it knows is hidden power. All it can learn is hidden power. Unknown is just going to be a Vorder. Hidden power though, if this is grass or electric. Okay, it's like ground or something. Yeah, Unknown. It's actually just going to be a Vorder. Like, I'm not going to be so emotionally invested in this Unknown because it's not a good Pokemon. I mean, that's if we can even capture it. So it's just going to be doing 3 damage. So what type could it be? What type could it be? I don't know. What does water even resist? Gee, I claim to be good at Pokemon. I can't even name what water resists. Okay, 1. Oh. Damn, Unknown, you're being more difficult to capture than freaking Zekroms. What is its capture rate, actually? I can't remember. Okay, I would just say I'll just kill it for experience, but I'd rather have it so I can, like, switch into a Pokemon safely. What, 2? 3? Yeah, I'm sure it's captured. Fantastic. Normally, if, like, it shakes more than once, I don't know, maybe I just presume it's captured. That's why I'm like so, like, confident when it comes to that. Wait, when alone, nothing happens. When with things, nothing happens. However, if there are 2 or more, an odd power is said to emerge. Actually, yeah, the 3rd movie was testament to that. Gee, the 3rd Pokemon movie was incredible. Anyway, E. E for What's insult? I don't want to give it an insulting nickname. That's not cool. We'll call it. Oh wow! I can't think of anything that begins with E. We'll call it Entei. And this is purely for the simple fact I want to absolutely terrify the 4th gym leader when we're switching into our Vorder, so we can switch into an even better Pokemon. Mylene's going to be Thunderstone. There we go. I predicted one of these had a Thunderstone, but when Mylene sees, oh, you're switching into Entei, what? Lucario can't deal with an Entei. Oh, it's just an Unown. Lol, we're just gonna KO that. So, hey, that's probably really uncreative, but hashtag YOLO swag, so, you know. You know, I think I've spoken about this in videos before. I used to say YOLO and swag as a joke, because, you know, that's what everyone on the internet does. It's, those phrases are to be mocked more than anything. There's defog anyway, but those phrases are to be mocked, because you know what? They're so ridiculously cheesy and stupid that they just deserve to be mocked. I seriously say YOLO and swag in my everyday life now, and I feel terrible for it. Friendship. That says friendship. All... No, screw this. It said friendship and all. That's all I got from that. You know what? I'm completely lost now. And I know there's a Firestone we can get from here. I just don't know where. So, unless we just capture a Pokemon that, you know, needs a Firestone. Damn it! I should put up a Repel. Unless I capture a Pokemon that requires a Firestone, I'm not gonna pick it up. Is there any point? You know what? I may as well look for it. I mean, ever since YouTube abolished the 11-minute time limit, that rhymes, that's funny, I've been just so, like, eager to... that was in 2010, by the way. I've been so eager just to make long videos because... You know what? Long videos... I think a channel that does long videos doesn't grow as rapidly, but I think once it grows, the audience becomes accustomed to that. So I'm getting into the logistics of YouTube. There's the Firestone. I thought it would be there, but I think once an audience like gets accustomed to longer uploads, I think it's better for the channel because, you know, there's more attention in that. I'm getting into the real metrics of YouTube. It's not really my intention. It's probably not interesting to viewers, but hey, it's interesting to me. I think there's... I was reading up on the... Yeah, if you look in the top left-hand corner there, look at that small graphical glitch. It's because the world map isn't rendered that far, so that's pretty interesting. That's a cool piece of trivia right there. Okay, let's raise your Pokemon. No! How about not? How about we don't do that? Now, I'd really like to just quickly heal up my Pokemon. So, how many Super Potions do we have? And we could sell the Nugget. We've got plenty of stones now. That's fantastic. The Nuggets there. We've only got 3 Super Potions. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Before we head to our... And this is not very good conservation of... our items, but you know what? Screw it. We got Pokemon money and we ain't there isn't a Pokemon Mart in this town. Oh, there is. That would have been a bit stupid. But yeah, we've got that Pokemon money and we ain't afraid to spend it. So, anyway, I asked Whack personally, the guy I nicknamed my Eevee after. I asked him on Skype, what did he want Eevee to be evolved into? He said either Leafeon or Vaporeon. But I'm also going to ask you guys, what do you want my Eevee or Eevee to be evolved into? Dunno, I think it'd be... I'm going to sell this up Keystone, but... Like, I'm interested. What do you want my Eevee to be evolved into? Because... What am I doing? What am I even doing with my life? Because... I don't know what's best for my team at this point. We've got a pretty decent team. Our team is starting to look really strong. For some reason I was going to buy revives then. No. PD. Can't do that. This isn't Black 2 where I just spammed the use of these items. Can't do that, and I want plenty of super. That 10's probably too excessive. We've got 4 there, so we'll buy another 5, and we have enough money to buy 4 heals or items similar to that in case we get Pokemon status inflicted upon. Where am I going with my little tirade? Yeah, tell me what you want my Eevee to be evolved into. Because honestly, I'm unsure. Ooh, I want berries. A spear berry, I think that cures burn. I'm unsure. Actually, I am going to attach a few berries to my Pokemon. I think a sleep or confusion is going to, at some point, screw us over in this Nuzlocke run. So, I'm going to attach them, depending on what we've actually obtained right here. I'm going to attach them to my Pokemon, just because, you know, I don't want to risk it. Unfortunately, all we've got are Puffin ingredients apart from this Persian berry. So I'm going to give this Persian berry to... I'm going to say Wings. I'm not going to be sending Bubbles out against Pokemon that can use moves like Confusion and stuff like that because of its fighting subtypes. So, yeah. Anyway, let's capture a Pokemon. Let's do this. What are we going to capture? Another Staravia. I'm a little disappointed by that, but it gives us, you know, a Pokemon we can train once again on Route 208 in case Wings faint. So let's capture it. I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping for maybe a Scyther or something like that. Unfortunately, wasn't to be, but hey, can't complain with a Pokemon that's held us over absolutely just fantastically throughout this Nuzlocke run already. So let's continue to weaken this down. Wing attack, not going to do much, surely. Yeah, that's about 5%, 1/5 of our health. So, hey, Staravia, not the best Pokemon considering the Pokemon we've already got, but oh, I'll have a Staravia. You know what I'm going to do after capturing this though? I'm going to quickly get some more Pokeballs because I think we've only got 1 left now, and I would just much prefer to have Pokeballs as well because you never know when you might need them. There's another route coming up we can capture another Pokemon on. We have the chance of getting a Kadabra and not being able to capture one because we wouldn't have Pokeballs. That would be a bit sucky. Now, what shall we call this? I'm gonna nickname it after one of you guys. So, hey, this nickname is courtesy of the Al Diago 4904. I can't read my own handwriting. I apologize if the numbers are incorrect. Or no, Al Drago. I remember your name, not Al Diago. What am I on about? Mitch. I don't know if your name is actually Mitch, but I'm calling this Pokemon Mitch because the Al Drago 4904 suggested this. I think, is it 4904? I can't even read my own handwriting. Damn. I don't do anything that requires me to do writing for a couple of years and I forget how to write. Silly me. Anyway, I presume you have some kind of Pokemon that would kill kebabs, so I'm not going to take you on actually, and we need a bicycle. Yeah, so I'm going to be nicknaming my Pokemon from now on, like after viewers, because I think it'd be just like cool. I think nicknaming Pokemon after viewers is a cool way to get you guys involved, stuff like that. And ooh, TM51, Roost, I believe. I'm totally going to teach that to Staravia. You never know when it might come in handy. Yeah, I'm going to nickname my Pokemon after viewers because, hey, I appreciate you guys, as corny as it sounds. So, it's another Pokemon. If this is a Scyther, I'm going to screw. Okay, it's a Geodude. I'm just going to run from this. Probably has Magnitude. If we get Magnitude 10, that would be... that would be the worst thing ever. Okay, so... You're a trainer, and you look like you have... grass Pokemon, so... Wings... It's clobbering time. Let's clobber this breeder. I'm a rookie breeder, but I'll do my very best. Like no one ever has. That was really bad. That was a bad reference. Bad, Philip. Bad. Oh, it's Magpie. Okay, we could have stayed in with Shellos and had a competitive advantage on it. Unfortunately, we didn't. We didn't stay in. You know what? I'm going to conserve Aerial Ace PP because... Oh, you annoying woman. I'm not saying you're annoying because you're a woman. I'm just saying you're a woman and you're annoying. Gee, calm down, breeder, whatever your name was. I'm totally kidding. Anyway, Togepi. I need to cover Togepi, don't I? Yeah, I did hatch Togepi, and like that was what I was doing. I think you saw in the last episode anyway, so you guys probably saw that in my box. Probably saw it in this episode as well. I called it Happy, and I had a few nickname suggestions for it. Cuddles, Legacy D, after one of my viewers, Legacy D 1999. Yeah, I called it Happy because I didn't have any nickname suggestions for it, and I thought Happy was just a nice little name for it. I might use it at some point, honestly. For now, it's probably just going to stay in my boxes because, you know, I don't see the need for it because we've got 2 flying Pokemon already and it'll evolve into a flying type Pokemon. Now, do we have Burn Heals? Yes, I remember picking one up on Route 206. I was like, you better have a Burn Heal, and yeah, we have a Burn Heal, and there we go. That comes in handy. Being able to use items out of battle, so handy. And Psyduck, I'd so do a Psyduck impersonation, but I'd probably destroy your ears. So the Psyduck is standing firm there. Okay, so we're not able to head off that way just now, so we're not going to head that way. These are trainers, and I don't fancy taking them on. You know, like, I'm keeping, like, the storyline arc in my videos, like, very, like, brisk. I mean, we're taking on a gym, on average, 1 in every 3 episodes, but that's at the cost of not taking on trainers, so... Hey, I'll go back, take them on off screen soon. Probably, maybe. I don't want to go into a battle being not at maximum health. So, Kebab, we are totally rocking your health back up. Okay, what's our route to... I forgot. Ooh, a Kadabra. I predicted this right from the very start, haven't I? A Kadabra. And there's a fighting gym coming up next. This might be the opportune time to train this. Love like... No! Teleport! Just as I was going to reference my favourite band, I was going to be like, Love Like a Mud Bomb, because they've got a song called Love Like a Bomb, and terrible. Damn it, Kadabra! Well, we have Leo, and that's all we need as our psychic type. Because Routes is actually pretty goddamn insanely incredible. I'm a treasure hunter. Today the loot is a victory from you. Is victory against you, good sir. Grammar, Calvin. I'd expect nothing less from Calvin Harris. Actually, no. I think musicians are probably really intellectual people. Just like, I think big YouTubers are quite intellectual. Just like I think musicians. Apart from Rita Ora. I don't think Rita Ora's that intelligent. But I think for the most part, I think musicians are actually quite intelligent. To get to that spot, like, in life, requires, like, you to have your wits about you, so... There's my... I don't know why I've started talking about music all of a sudden, but there's my opinion on that. And extra sentry... Oh no, it's going to imprison us. No need, because we're going to KO you anyway. Oh, of course, our fire type moves are going to be slightly hampered. It's raining! I don't know, does that have any effect? I don't know, I'm a bit clueless when it comes to my, you know, competitive Pokemon knowledge. The rain continues to fall. And Shieldon! That could be our Orborg. Orberg. Whatever. We could get a fossil Pokemon, I guess. If we go underground. And then revive it. Back at Orberg. Or Borg. I don't know how to pronounce it, as you can tell. So, that's what I'm actually going to do. I've just thought about that. We could get a very nice Rock-type Pokemon by doing that. Especially if we get Cranidos. God damn, Cranidos would be amazing. Evolves quite early as well at level 30. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. There's a plan. I'm planning it all out in my head. There we go. And level 18. I can't win. You're too strong for me to win. I'm burping all of a sudden. I've been just eating and drinking so much junk the past, like, 24 hours. I feel so ill. I feel so sick. I don't feel ill. It's, I'm a bit of an idiot. Do unto others, they do unto you. Yep, it's payback. It's good for Pokemon battles. If you did that in real life, there'll be no end to the fighting, that's for sure. And TM66, dun dun dun! As I said, payback is harsh. Use after the foe, and its power gets doubled. Thank you very much, sir. That's a nice little gift you've decided to bestow upon us. This tree looks like it can be cut down. Awesome. Let's grab this item right here. It's a bit of... We will... I just noticed you just as I stopped running, but you come along with your heart pounding. You think you win like that? Hiya! I was going to say something. Damn it. Damn Gregory getting in my damn way. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's a bit of a shame we didn't capture Kadabra. We're actually missing out. We've missed out on 4 Pokemon now. One on Route 202. One on Route 208. One in the Mount Coronet. Which, by the way, that Mount Coronet's Pokemon we've missed out on, that's going to bite us in the long run, because we're not going to be able to capture one a lot later on when there's, like, better Pokemon in there. So that's going to be a bit of a shame. And we've also missed out on Kadabra on this route, so it sucks. But we've still got a good team, so I can't complain too much. Granted, Kadabra would have been just fantastic. Like, it would have actually been just the same as my Heart Gold Nuzlocke, which, by the way, I recommend you go back and watch that. Like, there's a few, looking back, there's a few shady shenanigans in it. Like, I'm more than willing to talk about this. Like, I know I'm not a cheater, and I openly confess if I do, like, mess up and cheat slightly. Like, I used the daycare centre to train Sedabra, and I also, like, soft reset it to get the red Gyarados at the Lake of Rage. But other than that, that Pokemon Heart Gold Nuzlocke was pretty insane considering the rules. So, hey, if you're a new viewer to my channel and you have the spare time, I'm not going to force it down your throat or anything, but if you have the spare time, it's just over a year old. It's pretty good. I enjoyed that Heart Gold Nuzlocke. Fist plate. I thought it was the ghost plate for a second, for some reason, some odd reason. I'm guessing there's going to be a trainer here. Lurking in the shadows, snatching your people up, and we really need to get a... It's another Kadabra! Stop taunting me! This is like Shinx all over again. We're just gonna run away from it though. And heck, if it teleported that quickly, maybe it didn't even have a move like Psybeam. So, I mean, it has the Saber, so I presume it has Psybeam. I think it learns it naturally at level 16 anyway, so when it evolves, so... there's my 2 cents. Let's grab this item and let's try and avoid this, this jogger, this trainer right here. Let's grab this item. Those are some exotic berries down there. And TM34 Shockwave, very nice. If I decide to evolve my Eevee into Jolteon, there's a small electric type attack I can give it. I really need to put a repel up. What am I even doing with my life right now? Third Kadabra. Stop irritating me. Stop taunting me with your shininess. Not literally shininess. Oh god, that'd be bad if we ran into a shiny. Just picture that. Gee. We run into a shiny now and we've already encountered the one Pokemon we can even encounter on this route. I'd scream. There's no one in this house right now. I would scream my life out of me. That doesn't even make sense. That's not even a thing. I think Veilstone is just over here and there's going to be one required fight. And I want to make sure my Pokemon are at full health because... they aren't. So I want to. Wings is closer to evolving than Bubbles. And seeing as it's a fighting gym, I think having a Staraptor before... Staraptor. I've just got that name. Staraptor is in Raptor. Brilliant. I'd like to have a Staraptor before... God, I'm so easily amused. I'd like to have a Staraptor before we actually take on the 4th gym because it'd be so handy. I mean, I know Mylene also has a Lucario, so it's not going to be totally useful throughout the entire fight. So Monferno will come in handy, but... just having a fully evolved Pokemon will be fantastic. And I'm not even going to risk this. Kebab. No, not risking it, man. And this Gligar might have a ground type attack though, so... You know what? Kebab. I love you too much, man. You're not fainting on me, dog. Don't want that happening to you. That would just suck so bad. So hopefully we can one-hit KO these Pokemon from here on out. Roselia gives great experience. Gligar not so much. I thought Gligar would give like decent experience, but while I was off-screen training, it didn't so much. It kind of sucked. So Screech missed. Wow. So. You know, hey. Also, something else I'm like really happy about. Most platinum playthroughs tend to end up having a core a core fixed 3 Pokemon in their team, like be it Nuzlocke or be it like standard playthroughs. And those Pokemon are normally the starter Pokemon. A lot of people choose Chimchar, so you know it's a common Pokemon. But also. Starly and Shinx, and you know, I'm glad that my team has varied up quite a lot. Oh my god. I know we can KO this Lickitung, so that was too close for comfort there. Bubbles. We don't want that happening to you. We don't want you fainting. That would really suck. Gee. My heart came out my chest and critical hits. 1 in 16 chance of them occurring. They happen so much. It's so irritating. Takedown. I'm not going to learn Takedown. For the simple fact, don't need... our Pokemon fainting from hitting ourselves. Quick attack, we can survive that. Barely we can survive that. So I'm going to switch out, depending on what... Yeah, okay, I'm going to switch out. Monferno. What if one of these Pokemon have Pursuit? Don't have Pursuit, please. We don't need that. Okay, fantastic. Oh, gee. Actually, still might have Pursuit. I think Pursuit hits after. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We'd have had a dead Monferno there. We'd have had a dead starter Pokemon, which would have really sucked. Fortunately, we played it. Barely. We played it right. So, that's good. Psychic. Wow. Oh, wow. That did nothing. That did a lot less than I thought it would. Wow. Okay, I'm going to focus on this route. I see this route as being more of a threat. And then we're going to start taking down the rest of the male trainers team. I think he only has a Breezel and one more Pokemon anyway. I'm way too calm about what happened to Monferno because them type of risks... Like, what if he got a crit with that quick attack again? There was a 1 in 64 chance of it happening. Him like getting a crit 2 times in a row. But... it was still a possibility. And we can't afford to make them risks. Honestly, can we? So... whatever though. Nothing bad happened. Pursuit. See, that could have happened though. Anyway, yeah, these should be the last 2 trainers before we get to Veilstone City, and I think in the next episode we're going to be obtaining a Porygon, which will be very nice. Porygon will be a fantastic Pokemon. Well, probably not a fantastic Pokemon actually. I'm being too enthusiastic about it than I really should be. Drifblim, this is the Pokemon I want. Like, I'm being way too enthusiastic about it, but hey, it's a different Pokemon at least. It's Pokemon not too many people use, so... If I can use a bunch of Pokemon that people aren't using... that would be great. And once again... Pokemon in low health. I'm going to presume this doesn't have Quick Attack. This is going to be a bit risky. Yeah. I thought no. I don't think it's... I was checking up on Drifloon's... Oh god. Oh, thank god he wasn't Kebab that KO'd it. Yeah, I was checking up on Drifblim's move set because... move pool because I wanted to make sure like it wouldn't... it would learn some good attacks, but you know. We defeat Dennis and Maya. My confidence is crushed. We're so sorry! Oh god. I know what it feels like to have your confidence crushed. Crushed. Feel bad for you, man. Let's grab these berries. Could plant them in theory because it's raining here and we wouldn't ever have to water them, but too lazy. I honestly really am lazy when it comes to berries, so you know. And Repel's effect wears off just in time, so I want to go to Celestic Town, but there was some Pokemon in the way. Who knows why they're there, but they're not budging. Yeah, them Psyducks have some mighty large headaches. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for today's episode. Giving you a bit of a longer one today, so hope you enjoyed it. In the next episode, we might take on the 4th gym leader of this game, so we'll do a bunch of stuff then. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, peace out.